Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of JB Saltwater Fish Tank and Friends. Just wanted to give you guys a preview of what the rock work looks like right now. I actually started working on it and getting it underway so we could actually get the tank filled finally with some water. There are a few items that I'm still currently missing, which is including the Reef Bright SXHO strip. I'm getting a 60-inch. Also, I need a Apex. I'm going to be getting the one with the lab grade probe so I can run the calcium reactor. And then the final thing I'll need after that is the CO2 tank, which I'm gonna pick up locally from a company called All Gas, which is in Doral, I believe. I've gotten it from them before, so it wouldn't be too much of an issue to pick up another tank or whatever. I got three empty tanks sitting here, so if anybody was thinking about doing a calcium reactor and needed a CO2 tank but don't have the money to buy one, you can always private message me and I can definitely give you one. What I like about All Gas is that doesn't matter the tank that you bring to them, they will take the tank and trade it in and give you a new one and fill it, and it usually costs anywhere from $20 and up. I think the last time I went there they charged me $20 because I brought in an old tank, so definitely check that out. This video is pretty late in the game. What I mean by that is because it's like 2 a.m. and I'm just getting around to doing it, so you're not gonna hear much excitement out of me because my family's sleeping. But what I decided to do is make like a interconnecting system utilizing all the rock that I had. This is a combination from Tommy and Eddie. Some of the rock is from Eddie's old 180. I don't know if you guys remember that video. We took down the tank. He's actually building like a 77-foot tank, I think, which is like 30 deep, which is 1 foot longer than this one, so it should be around 335 gallons if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be a pretty cool tank to work on, and the end results are gonna be amazing. He likes to go to the extreme when it comes to equipment and everything like that, so you'll definitely get a show out of that. Now, I took that centerpiece and I brought it up like I stated I wanted to do. So I'll adjust the camera forward a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's like some canyon space down there. It's minimal rock on the floor itself, and everything is pretty much floating. And the reason I did that was so I can get the maximum amount of float in between the rocks and have the maximum amount of floor space. Since I am going bare bottom, I want to be able to use that to grow different type of corals, mainly monoporous, that I want to try out. So the tank is doing, the rock work is pretty good for now. I'm definitely gonna, this is the height that I wanted because I wanted all that negative air or that negative space up top, and I wanted the centerpiece to be the height of that center line that you're seeing there, that blue line. The reason I did that is because the rest of it, it'll just be grow out for the SPS pieces that I choose to put in this. I don't want to put any more rock than what I have in there now in the tank. Reason being is because I wanted 15 inches of rock from the back wall to the center of the tank, and then I wanted 15 inches of swimming space for the fish that I'm planning on having. I'm not planning on doing too many large fish, but I am going to get like a pair of flame wrasses. I also wanted to have a zebra eel in here, and in order to get the eel in here, I'm gonna have to cement all the rock down. I already have the eel. It's actually in the garage in the scrap tank, so I'll do a video on him so you guys can see you know, him and his little action and everything like that. I've always thought that the zebra eels are pretty cool, and I love feeding them shrimp and watching them eat. They don't really climb out of the tank, and they just love to have a nook or cranny to hide in, so they're a great species to have. I'm gonna take the camera off the tripod real quick so you guys can see what the tank looks like from the side. Now, I wanted like 4 pieces sticking out, but I wanted the center piece to be the longest. So you have number 1, which is right here, and then as you can see all the way through all the corners and everything. And when you look down into the tank, you can see all the way across to the opposite side, which is great because you can know where all your fish are hiding. Now, as you come around, you'll see this secondary piece right here, which is kind of semi-shadowed by the that large piece that's right on top. And did that intentionally because I really wanted to be able to shade a couple different types of corals. Then I have this long piece that kind of sticks out right up front, and that's kind of to give you like that whole reaching hand look. So I think that'll be pretty cool once I have corals on it. It's the longest one. That one I'd say comes out to the 20-inch mark, and then there's like another 10 inches of space in front of the tank. So as far as swim space, as you can see, that's like the only thing that will block them. But I mean, it's real thin, so unless the coral grows really large or really high, you know, probably like a green slimer or something, then I'll have an issue with it. But for now, I think it looks great. Here I took a couple different pieces, including a tonga branch that I stuck right in the middle to kind of give this a unique look. And like I said, there's minimal rocks on the bottom of the tank. I mean on the floor. So, and then this is a top view, so you guys can just see how it looks from the top. Most of the rock is old Haitian rock, so I mean they all look uniform all the way across. Now this is not bonded or anything. This is a free stack for now, and then eventually I want to go back in and start bonding certain little areas or whatever. The thing about that is you want to be extra careful so you don't mess up all the work that you put into the tank. So it's a challenge to bond it once you rock it. But what you do is you start out with very small pieces of bonding. I like to use the mortar. So you'll just make like small pieces, and you'll do like the edges first, and then you'll start filling it in. Actually, when I'm done, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna color most of the rock so it can give me that coralline algae look, because I don't want to wait for it. This tank will be cycling for a long while, so you may not get too many update videos on it. The only videos I may do is once I receive the Reef Brights, the install of the Reef Brights and everything like that. But and also the rest of the equipment. I may be putting a bio pellet reactor on here. I'm not sure as of yet. I'm thinking about it. It was already incorporated into the plumbing. But if I don't go with that, I'll probably go with carbon, and I'll use like the large pellet size carbon. But this is just a quick preview of what I've done so far. So definitely, guys, let me know what you think. If you think I should change something or reorganize it, definitely keep me abreast on your thoughts. And I'm still looking for those orange gel filters. If anybody can like send me one, I'll definitely send you the money for it or whatever. But I'm trying to find one that'll truly show the coloration of the tank, because my lights, and I'm actually not even running all my blues, but this is just a couple of them. I mean, I think like 2 or 3 are off, but this is the closest I've gotten to like natural color. But I noticed on the lens of my camera, and I'm using a 70D Canon, the coloration isn't on point as I'd like it to be, and as like my old videos. I'll turn on the other light so you guys can see. But that's full intensity, all the lights on. And then if I turn off the main lights, this is what it's gonna look like. That's what it's gonna look like, basically, for the most part, when the tank is running. I'm actually infatuated with the rock work. Unlike my other rock work, this didn't take me very long to do. I think I picked up the maybe like 7 pieces today from Eddie's house, and I brought it home, laid it out, and it maybe took me like 20 minutes to put this together. And because I already had an idea of what I wanted it to look like, so this is basically what I envisioned for the most part. My other vision was to have 3 islands with a cove and everything like that, but this still gives me the cove effect that I was looking for. It's just not perfect because I don't have enough of that 14-year-old rock to give it that same look. But I like the way these islands came out, and I made them interconnected intentionally because I thought it would give it a better look across the board when the corals grow out, from what I'm envisioning. So if you guys have any ideas of how this could look better, let me know. I did order a 58mm orange lens cap. I'm gonna stick it in front of the camera now so you guys can see, but it's too orange, as you can see. So it gives you that look. So I'm trying to find that fine balance that most of you guys have on your videos. So definitely help me out and give me I guess a location where I can get a correct one or something, and I'll definitely appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to send it to me, I'll send you the money. It's not a problem too. But I appreciate all you guys' time. Thank you as always for watching, and peace. I'll definitely see you on the next one.